Okay, so this apparently is a 1.2 million pound cottage that King Charles owns in Wales. And according to the Daily Mail, now the coronation has passed. The king and his aides are considering what to do with the many homes owned or used by Charles, which include Burke Hall, Highgrove, Clarence House, Balmoral, and Sandringham. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's so funny. Anyway, um, so this is the house, 1.2 million. I wouldn't pay 1.2 million for this. I can tell you that already, but that's just me. It's not speaking to me from the exterior. But, you know, let's see what's the interior looks like. I mean, they match the house, the color scheme, the two of them together. So, the flower pots in the front are nice, but 1.2 million pounds, it's 1.2 million pounds. Give me something for that kind of money. It's a lot of money, right? I mean, I'm not feeling it. Okay, so here you have, I mean, it's almost like people go out of their way to create an interior that is as boring as possible. It's just like, honestly, with all the beautiful decor options you have in the UK alone, but certainly all over the world, you do this with a 1.2 million pound house, and apparently they rent this out. It's not simple. They're like, it's simple but cozy. It's not simple and it's not cozy. It can be simple and cozy and still look stylish. It's horrible. They need an interior decorator. What do we think of this room? I mean, I would just lose my mind, honestly. But I mean, look, this is a level of maturity and intellectual superiority that I don't have. I'm going to be very honest with you. You have to be very mature and very intellectually superior to appreciate this kind of dull whatever. I mean, I probably shouldn't be so honest. I should pretend. Yes, because it's tactless, because it's someone's home, and you shouldn't say that about someone's home, right? It's just not appropriate. I know, but it's $1.2 million of whose money is this, right? It's a lot of money. Okay, but what do you want me to do, Marion? I'm just saying, it's just like, how do you look at this bedroom? I like gingham, but no, the decor is horrible. Wrong, 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 and wrong, and wrong. And the bones of the house, the structure, are nice. It's got good bones. But whoever decorated this, just, I mean, for heaven's sakes, did they pay this person? Was this person in a bad mood? It lacks imagination in terms of the decor, right? What do we think of this bathroom in this $1.2 million house owned by King Charles in Wales? Like, just stop. Honestly, just stop. This is not doing it for me. Not at 1.3 million pounds. What do we think of this bedroom? It's a simple bedroom. And you know what? But for 1.3 million or 1.2, whatever it is, it's a nice quilt. The blue is nice. Don't get me wrong. Even the curtains are nice, but it's just not put together right. What would I have done differently here? I don't know. Different side tables, different lamps. Um, just, I don't know. A different chest of, I mean, a trunk. Um, Different carpet, different color scheme in terms of the paint. You know what I would do with this? I would put the most beautiful wallpaper on this wall. It would have some blue, but I'm not sure exactly, but blue wallpaper. And the headboard, I would change that out, the tables out, the lamps out, put in something. It can still be English, but it doesn't have to be dull, boring, and made for somebody who's 79. Stop! What about this? I mean, it's very sort of like well swept, isn't it? But again, it's like, it's not a holiday. It makes me feel like homesick. I want to go home. It's just no. You know what you could do with those chairs? You could put some nice little cushions on them that you tie around each of the legs of the chair. Those could even be gingham, like blue gingham, right? I mean, I don't know, put something in the center like a runner. And it doesn't have to be like crazy elaborate, but just enough. So it just like umps it up just a little bit, for God's sake. The color, it's the yellow is wrong. It can be yellow, but it's got to be a different shade. I mean, I don't know. This is $1.2 million. God. I guess when you're a king, you have to be a little bit boring, you know? You can't be too exciting. And you can see it even how they go out of their way to dress a certain way, because then it's like kind of flashy. You know, they don't want to flash people. People get jealous. No one will be jealous of this room. No one. I can tell you that much. And I guess that's the whole idea. That's how they hold on to their positions and all that money in all these houses, is people don't get jealous because there's nothing here that people want to have. This is a terrible thing to say, but it's true. That's how they decorated it. I mean, what is this? And actually, the curtains are wrong in this room. It's just wrong on every level. I shouldn't post this, but I'm going to post it because this is what I think in my heart. The gingham is okay, but the headboard is wrong. The colors are wrong. Everything is wrong. And this double bed thing, close to stop. If you're gonna have two beds, separate them. Separate the beds and put something in between the beds, and put like a bed frill with a little bit of like lace. Put some color in the cushions. Put some kind of interesting painting on the. French it up. You got to French this up. This needs to be Frenched up, okay? Um, and in terms of the ceiling, do something. You know, either make it really dark brown, which is not my favorite, or white or something. But this is not working. This pale color is just not working. Okay, King Charles. Tu comprends ça ou quoi? Tu comprends qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Avec? Tu respectes moi?